to extend the Cash for Clunkers program. Some car dealers say they're actually running out of cars. That's a bummer. Customers are using the government cash to buy new and more fuel-efficient vehicles, and those are models dealers say selling out. Boom, boom, boom. Well, this marks a major shift from earlier in the year when the economic downturn left dealers with, too many cars and not enough customers. And Rick Desilva is the owner of Liberty Hyundai and Liberty Subaru in New Jersey. Thanks for joining us. What a problem to have, Rick. I mean, you go from feast to famine, as they say. But give us your perspective on this. There are a lot of other bad things, certainly, that you could be dealing with.
Yeah, we look at it as good stress, actually, is what we look at that problem. But, yeah, we are running out of cars. There's been a lot of activity on the showroom floor. It has settled down a little bit coming into today, but up to this point it's been pretty brisk. We've had a lot of activity.
Well, certainly when we saw some of the numbers, the early numbers showed most people were interested in buying foreign-made cars for fuel efficiency reasons here. But were you at all caught off guard? And what do? Do you give someone an IOU? How do you handle it?
Well, at this point, we've sort of kept up with the pace, but it hasn't only been the international nameplates. The domestic dealers also have been very successful in bringing people in because they have a lot of cars, too, that fall within the parameters of the program. So consequently, they have been selling a lot of cars, too.
Rick, Tamara and I are dying to know what it all means. I mean, everyone wants to say, oh, this means the economy is recovering, the cars are flying off the lot. In your perspective, somebody who's right there, do you think that this means the economy is turning around?
Well, it's pretty hard for us to determine that because, prior to this program, there was a lot of pent-up demand. But I feel that things are turning around. We've seen more people walking through the door. The credit for people, getting them financing for their vehicles has been a little bit better than it has been in the past. So consequently, I think there's a good feeling that things are turning around a little bit for all of us.
Well, and here's the key question. Are you able to hire any more salesmen or people at your dealership because of this?
Absolutely. We're always looking for good people. It's been tough just keeping up with the flow through the doors. And consequently, with some of the stores that have closed down, there are people out there that are looking for jobs. So, yes, we've been able to put some more people on.
Wow. All right, Rick. Well, that is great news in itself. You hear so many people, David. Thank you, Rick. The critics of this say that,